Hey guys, I'm back to show you step 3 for a couple of different media. I haven't seen that anybody's actually using crayons, but a couple people are using colored pencils and it's really similar, so I wanted to continue to show my steps with crayon, especially since I'm almost done. This one I've got in quadruple time though, because I actually had a lot to color. There was a lot of this apple that was red, so that took a while. And also, the apple doesn't have any texture. It's smooth, but on the surface it has sort of a streaky and blotchy pattern. So I wanted to take the time to show that with the red. If you have textures or surface patterns, whatever media you're using, you're gonna wanna try to capture those pretty soon here before you start shading. You can also notice that I am sort of doing some contour hatching and making my marks curve in the direction of the outer contours of the apple, just to help support the illusion that it is three-dimensional. I'm referring a lot to my source image just to make sure it matches up and looks like the apple in my original picture. There's my cup. I haven't seen that anybody's using markers, so I just went ahead and finished my cup, adding shadows and my final layer of colors. The paint, I'm just re-wetting the paint color that I had mixed on my tray. That's something that you can do with watercolor. And here, my third layer is probably closer to my finishing shadow layer. I'm sort of exaggerating actually the shadows in the glass and in the water because I really want it to stand out from the background without having to rely on my pencil lines from my contour line drawing. I might actually, after this is dry, go in with a nice white eraser. A pink eraser will tear up your paper even if it's dry. But if I wait until it's dry, I can probably use a white eraser to hopefully lighten those pencil lines a little more. The paint will protect it a little bit, so I won't be able to get it perfect. But I should be able to lighten on it, at least a little bit. So I'm going in and getting all these edges, not really outlining, just kind of exaggerating shadows to make sure that I have light and dark contrast on my edges so that I have an implied line instead of just the strong pencil line. Definitely gonna have to lighten that around the flower. In my flowers, I did go back and do some more yellow, a darker yellow on the interior of the petals to give it more depth. And I did my final layer of shading on the table. So the table is done shading, the vase is done, my cup is done, but my apple and my flowers still need shading. So that will be my next and last and hopefully short video next time.